Welcome to The Spot, the podcast. Join your boy Double T as we discuss music, sports, entertainment, culture, and so much more. So sit back, relax, and welcome to The Spot.
And welcome back to The Spot. I am your host, Double T, and once again, I'm so glad you guys are here with me. And on today's episode, we are talking the COVID-19 vaccine. Did you get it? Should you get it? Are you going to get it? Are you scared of it? Are you worried about it? Are you worried about new variants? We discuss right here at The Spot. Shop Be Sold for the latest trends in footwear, handbags, and accessories, giving you luxury vibes without the luxury price tag. Use code THESPOT for 15% off your order. That's www.shopbesold.com. www.shopbesold.com. And welcome back to The Spot. I am your host, Double T. And today, the COVID-19 pandemic has been one for the books, right? This is something that will go down in history, no doubt. And 2020 was a year of adaptation. We had to adapt to some things, We had to stay home. We had to social distance. We had to begin to wear masks. And as 2021 came, we had to adapt again. Well, by choice, I guess, because the vaccine became available and you could adapt by taking it or not, right? So let me be the first to say that when the vaccine was first announced, like most people, I was a little skeptical, right? How did they come up with a vaccine so quick? How do we know it works? Is it putting the virus in you so you don't get it? Like what? That's a lot of questions, right? Which is normal. I feel like anybody who had those questions or was a little eerie about it or like worried about it, there's nothing wrong with that, right? But so, I was definitely like, on the fence. I think we all were at first, right? And then I think as people started to get the vaccine and you see how it works, people begin to get a little less eerie about it, right? Black people in general are kind of, what's the nice way to say it? I'll just say they don't like change. They don't like new things. This vaccine was a new thing and they didn't want to take it. Right? I was one of them. I'm like, I don't know if I'm taking that. But if you do your research, do your homework like you should on everything, right? I feel like anything that you put into your body, you should know what it is, right? For the most part, right? I mean, all right, even before I get into all that, right? So back to me. So I decided my job was giving out the vaccine, right? So this is like, I don't know, probably a couple months after it's been out. And they were offering the Johnson & Johnson one, right? One hit a quitter, one shot. So for me personally, it came down to my kids, right? I'm like, they can't get it. They can't get the vaccine yet, but I can. So if this helps me, it helps me from bringing it home per se to them or any of my family, and I'm gonna do it. So I got the Johnson & Johnson, right? And when I got the shot, they said, hey, you might feel some side effects, you may get like some flu-like symptoms, blah 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 blah. I'm like, all right, cool. I mean, they're like, hopefully not everybody gets it. So I said, okay. So I got it on like a Tuesday, I remember. At night, I was good. My arm was a little sore from the shot, but nothing serious. And the next day was a Wednesday. We just happened to get my daughter a new bed because our last one broke. So we got her a new bed from IKEA. And anybody who goes to IKEA knows putting stuff together from IKEA is, yeah. So I'm putting it together. I'm just like, I'm chilling, whatever, doing, blah, 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 woo, 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 woo. And halfway through, I just start getting real, real tired. And I'm probably like 60% done with it. But I'm just like slowing down. I can't really function. I'm just like, long story short, the side effects was kicking in. My wife had to finish the bed. I had to go lay down. Once I laid down, I started getting the chills. I'm getting cold, hot, cold. I don't feel good. I'm like, oh man, your boy going down. But rest of the night, I chilled out, laid down. I woke up the next morning feeling 100% better. It just went away. So I say all that to say, those, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours of me feeling bad was definitely worth me getting the shot. And I haven't had any other effects from the shot. So besides that little bit of tiredness and me having a little bit of flu-like symptoms. Now this is me. I can't speak for everybody else. And then another thing with the Johnson & Johnson, they were saying that women were getting like blood clots from it. And that can definitely scare you. And they put a halt on the Johnson & Johnson. And now it's back out, but for a while they stopped giving it. And I don't know if I know any women personally that got the Johnson & Johnson. But I've known other people, that got the Moderna and the Pfizer. My parents, my wife, people around me, right? What I'm trying to say is the vaccine is a choice, right? You either get it or you don't. But, say but. This is where I have a little issue with it. So, I had a conversation with somebody, right? I ain't gonna put no names out there because that's just not what I should do. And it was a very, interesting conversation. He was like, "Hey, did you have the vaccine?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Can I ask you a question?" I said, "Sure." He said, "Why did you get it?" And my immediate response was, "Why not?" And he's like, "Why should you?" I'm like, "Well, there's proof in the pudding. If you watch the news, if you read the reports, I think, don't quote me, but it's like 90% of the people that are now contracting the virus are the ones who don't have the vaccine." And he's like, "Okay, but I can't get it." Listen, he said, "I can't get it." He said, "I've been around people who've had it and I didn't get it. I think my body is immune to the virus. So why should I get the shot?" I said, "Well, how do you know that your body's immune to the virus?" He said, "Because I've been around people who didn't have it. Who had it and I didn't get it." I said, "I understand that, but you have no proof, right? Honestly, I think there's been plenty of cases where people have been around people and they didn't contract it, right?" And he's like, "Yeah, but I've never gotten the flu shot. I don't get the flu. I barely get sick." So long story short, he basically thinks his body has some sort of special immune system that he doesn't get sick like that. So I said, "Okay, that's cool, but why not even get the shot to double that or maximize it?" He said, "What if the shot makes me sick?" I'm like, "Well, it made me sick, but it was like for one night." He's like, "Yeah, but I get the shot and I mess around and get COVID." I'm like, what? I feel like people here, they go, but man, I could, I feel like if you have enough people that's following you, or you get the word to enough people, you can run with anything. I could say that if I write on Facebook, don't eat tuna fish because it gives you pink eye. Now you might be like, what? But if enough people start reposting and sharing and spreading it and spreading it and spreading it, don't eat tuna fish. It'll give you pink eye. You can't eat tuna fish no more. It'll give you pink eye. Don't eat. Now some people are gonna be like, yo, I've been eating tuna fish all my life. It doesn't give you pink eye. But then there's a small group of people, and I think this is the people I'm focused on, that will see that and be like, throw all the tuna fish out. It gives you pink eye. And I come to work the next day, like, man, I got some tuna fish. You want some? No, you can't. Yo, you better throw that away. I give you pink eye, yo. Nigga, what? Yeah, you can't eat tuna fish, man. Why you didn't hear about that? And it goes from there. So there's people out here who don't want the vaccine because of hearsay and just false information. Because you can't tell me, when's the last time you read the back of a Tylenol bottle? I'll answer for you. I think I've never read it. I just take it. And I'm not saying you should just take something without knowing what's in it. But I'm also saying that people are like, oh, I don't know what's in that vaccine. I'm not taking that. The government trying to blah, blah, blah. But you take this over-the-counter medicine without thinking about it. You go get a dime bag of weed from the guy off the corner who you don't even know his name. You putting that in your body. It's... I guess what I'm trying to say is, I'm not saying if you're listening to this and you have not got the vaccine and you don't plan on getting it or you don't want to get it, I'm not saying you should or that you're crazy for not getting it. But I guess when I say, if I come up to you and say, hey, you asked me, you been vaccinated? I'm like, yeah. Have you? And you're like, no, because I need that because to be valid. I don't want to hear it's a government conspiracy or my body's immune to it. I don't need it. Why would I get it? I don't get sick. If you walk outside, if person A walks outside and it's 40 degrees outside and he has no coat on, no shirt, no nothing, just some drawers on. And then person B walks outside, he got his long sleeve shirt, his coat, hat, all that in the same weather. Who's more likely to get sick? Yeah. Yep. The guy with no coat. I look at the vaccine as a coat in cold weather. Oh, somebody who's trying to stay warm and not get sick. Why wouldn't you wear a coat? Why wouldn't you get vaccine unless there is a certain reason you can't get it? Or I know people are just like, I'm not putting that in my body. I don't know what that is. Find out what it is. It's information on the internet. There's 3 different ones you can take. Find out which one fits you the best. It's not like you're going to take it and your head going to blow off or something. Me personally, I think this whole pandemic has lasted as long as it has because of people. It spreads so easily. People don't want to wear the mask. People don't want to get vaccinated. People don't want to do this. People don't want to do that. But you want this thing just to disappear. It's not going to just disappear. We have to do our part. here in Baltimore, they 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 took off the mask. What do you call it? Mask mandate. You don't have to wear a mask inside no more. July 1st, they did that. Now we're in August. The mask mandate is back on for indoors. Now, some people may say, oh, there's new variants coming out, Delta variant, blah, 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 blah. And that's possible. It's possibly true. But for me, I think it's from people not being vaccinated. And you think it's all good. And you mess around. And you get COVID and you passing it on. You're getting sick. And they're seeing people getting sick. They're like, oh, we gotta shut this down again. Oh, you gotta wear masks again. At least if you're not gonna get vaccinated, at least wear the mask. Why are you putting yourself or others at risk? But I digress. This was a chill part. This was a chill episode. I just wanted to. What's your thoughts on the vaccine? Have you got it? Should you get it? Are you scared about it? Do you know anything about it? Do you know where to go? If you're looking for somewhere to get vaccinated, Google, where can I get vaccinated? Several places will pop up. Most markets, I think, are offering pharmacy stores like Rite Aid, CVS, Walgreens. Most of them, you have to make an appointment, but you make an appointment, go get your vaccine, man. If you're asking me, I say go get vaccinated. Be vaccinated. It's the way to go. You gotta be safe out here. And I don't, like I said before, I'm not knocking anybody who hasn't been. But according to the numbers and the way things are going, it seems like you should get vaccinated. And I'm living proof that you survive after the vaccination. I don't have a third pinky. I don't have an extra foot, extra ear. I didn't get sick or anything. Nothing crazy. So until next time, it's your boy Double T saying go get vaccinated or at least wear a mask. Be safe, y'all. Until next time, it's your boy Double T. And I'm out this thing, man. This is